Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Yes, she is my best friend. I can't wait for Fash to get some more colors so I can get those colors too and I can wear them instead of wearing this one every single day. But she's on my head every day and I wash her on the weekends. But today's video is going to be apartment tours. A few of you guys, I've seen comments that pretty much asked what led me to, trying to buy a house and stuff. And the reason is I haven't rented in almost 11 years. So 11 years ago when I was renting, rent was $650. I had a upstairs, downstairs townhome for $650, 2-bedroom. And now the same 2-bedroom is $1,500. The space wasn't big enough for what I had, which meant I would still have to pay for storage. And my storage is about $180, which would basically, if I even get a place for $1,500, if I could find a place decent enough for $1,500, I would still have to pay like $200 for storage. And that's just something that I didn't want to do. That's number one. Number two, I don't think I'm better. I'm not over here, rolling in dough or anything like that. But I do have 2 kids, so I didn't want to live in an area that wasn't going to be conducive for them either. My kids, they just set up a little bit different. They just set up a little bit different. With that being said, I wanted a good area. I wanted to know that I was investing my money the best way that I could possibly invest it. So that's why I decided to go down the route of looking for a house. And I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys a few of the tours and then I'll give the price. But once you see the tours, you kind of get an idea and everything like that. I'm not gonna be back because I'm actually really busy today, but I want to go ahead and do a quick intro and then I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a really amazing day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Going into the first apartment, I really loved it. I love the floating shelves. I love the small nook workstation area, and the kitchen was just really clean, up to date, modern. I love the light fixture over the island. It was just gorgeous. The apartment was nice overall aesthetics. Going into the master bedroom, I thought the room was a really great size. The furniture in there was also okay. If you're wondering, I believe a lot of this stuff is like Z Gallery. I've seen it before. Turning into the master bathroom, I thought the size was just really nice also, and even the closet, in my opinion, I thought was a really great size, especially considering the apartment was still on the smaller end, but they do have a bigger model. I thought the layout of how everything was set up was going to be really great. So if I didn't have any furniture or anything, this probably would have been like my number one choice just because of the overall feel of the place. And this is the living room, and then the door leads out to an outdoor patio space, which is also nice. You have this little small dining nook area. That's also when you come to the front door. Going into the bathroom in the hallway, this was a really good size. The width of it was just really wide, which meant the boys could be in there together and I have to worry about them fighting over every little thing. The bedroom is right across the hall from that bathroom. The way everything was put together was just really nice. It was clean. It felt up to date. So if you guys are wondering, the price of this apartment was $1,569. Moving on to the second apartment, which I thought the luxury vinyl flooring was really great. I did not like the layout of the bathroom at all, but hey, it's not forever, so it's still doable. I thought the closet in the master was pretty small considering it's supposed to be the master bedroom. The sliding door in the master leads out to the patio. Now I'm going to go ahead and make my way into the living space. I thought it was a really nice size, especially considering it was just a 2-bedroom. And then the door leads out to a secondary patio area. So as you turn around into the space, you'll see the whole entire room. You see the master bedroom, the other bedrooms right across, and then you have the entryway into getting into the house. This is the second bedroom. Really nice size. Again, very doable. The closet was actually bigger than the one in the master bedroom. I will say this, the size of the bathrooms were just really great in most of the apartments. So I did really love that aspect of it. So when you come back out again into the living room space, as I turned around, you see a little small dining nook. And if you notice the wall art, you guys, it is really big. Again, go big or go home. And then the kitchen. The only thing that I was like, I don't know, was the laundry being right there in the kitchen, which for me, I felt like there was going to be clothes on the kitchen floor. I didn't like it. If you're wondering, the price of this apartment is $1,500. Going into the next apartment, I was in like. I was a lot in like. So when you came in, you had a separate laundry room. You had the shelving above so you could have some storage. You had a separate little dining, the mirror on the wall, really nice heavy trim work all around. The kitchen was off in its private own little area. The little small butler's pantry or extra cabinetry with the living room. The sliding door leads out to a small patio space. The view was pretty decent. So when you come into the master bedroom, the door actually leads out into the hallway. So if you had guests, they would use your bathroom. Some of the things in the apartment was updated, and everything else, like the bathrooms, they were just painted over. So they're not new, but the kitchen cabinets and the appliances stuff, those were new. The backsplash is new. So those things were just really nice. I like the fact that they were new, they weren't dirty, because I was looking at that also when I was doing some of the house tours. But this one here was a newly renovated apartment, and I thought it was just really nice. The paint color also, it looked like agreeable gray, but I could be wrong. But from the looks of it, I'm positive it's probably like an agreeable gray. So it's a pretty good neutral. Going into the second bedroom here, again, it was just really nice. The closet was a really great size. The apartment overall was a good size. I'm giving you guys another look into the kitchen so you could see that. It just looked really nice. I actually really like this apartment a whole lot until I found out the price. Okay, the price of this apartment was $1,769, which was almost $1,800. And keep in mind, I would still have to pay for storage if I was in this apartment. So going on to the next apartment, this one here was a definite no. The minute I walked in, I pretty much wanted to walk out, but I just kind of toured the space. I don't know who was living in there previously, but it just had an odor. And even she said like, oh, I'm going to check it. And I was just like, okay. So I just kind of walked around. I don't really remember exactly where it was or what, but it was pretty small. It wasn't going to really fit anything. The layout is very similar to what I had been seeing all around, but this one was definitely a much smaller space. And they wanted $1,500 for this. And it was really, really small. This was probably the smallest out of all of the apartments. So this is one of the bathrooms going into this room right here. And again, you can see a little bit. So here's another apartment again. And this apartment here was just really small. And I believe they wanted $1,600 for this. And I was just like, this is super small. The master bedroom was a really good size. The closet was a decent size. The bathroom, everything was pretty okay in the space. I actually liked the master bedroom, but then everything else was just, for me personally, was a little bit more questionable. The whole time I was in it, I was just trying to figure out how could I put everything into it and not feel cluttered or lack thereof space in there. And then I did like the fact that it had a separate washer and dryer room in the apartment, which was really great. Overall, I did think the apartment was nice. They did put new carpet down. They did have a fresh coat of paint on the wall. The apartment smelled nice. Things were clean. It wasn't like super dirty, and I definitely didn't see any bugs or dead bugs or anything like that. So I think the apartment was just a really nice space. So I did like it. So this is the very last apartment, and I really enjoyed this apartment a lot. So the master bedroom was a really nice size. They had one decorative wall. They will allow you to paint, but then you have to paint when you leave, which if I was renting, I wouldn't have any interest in painting, because when I'm ready to go, I'm not trying to fix anything. And then you have the bathroom in there. So that was a plus, to have the bathroom in the room. And as you can see, they went taller with the curtains, which is a plus. The kitchen I thought was a really nice size. Definitely having the pantry in the back was also good. The dining I thought was really nice. This apartment was actually really nice, but again, they wanted $1,800. So the whole time I was doing the tours and they kept giving me the price. Honestly, the price of the apartments kept pushing me to trying to see about being a homeowner instead of renting. And I do know and understand that a lot of responsibility comes with being a homeowner. And again, this is just my personal experience because of the way that my life is currently set up. I feel like I am a little bit situated. So I just felt like, let me try to see what would happen if I became a homeowner. So that's my journey. Yours may be very different. Nevertheless, I really hope that this video helped you in trying to find a place, you know, what you wanted to look for. But that is pretty much it for the video. Have a really amazing day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.